So everyone has been asking how the Chinese mechanics got into Jamaica. Well, here are the facts. Did you know that in 2015, Jamaica signed away the Kingston Freeport, our main port, our lifeline, to China, who has full control for 30 years? Now they control what comes in and they control what goes out. That's why the Chinese mechanics and other companies move the way they want. No one to answer to. No real checks. No oversight. They run the port, they hold the gate. Why do you think it's after the fact Pika stepped in? Because they don't even know what's going on. But somebody know. Because when it comes to these little things, don't think you can think on the same level you were programmed to think on. You have to change your frequency sometimes. And we are standing on the outside of our own house. We can't even act like we never know. Listen, we will never get out of slavery. Because a nation that can't even control its own port is a nation already conquered, just without the chains.
Hello everyone, once again welcome back to my channel. I am the African Caribbean, and in today's video we are going to talk about these issues that has been going on in Jamaica, whereby the Chinese decided to open a garage which is said to be that they are operating illegally in Jamaica. Well, this issue sparked a very many or rather mixed feelings and reactions amongst Jamaicans themselves. So most or rather some of the Jamaicans came forward criticizing their government for letting this happen, and others who are in support of these Chinese garage, saying that this Chinese garage has been offering great services and that they are reliable. So I want you to watch these videos up to the end. Please consider subscribing to my channel, as it is a new channel, and of course I need you and your support so that we can all grow in this channel. And this video is solely made for educational and entertainment purposes, and all credits goes to the original creators of this video. So watch this video up to the end, and then I'll be back with a few comments.
Chinese mechanics who work at the Wholehearted Car Services Company in Ferry Pen, St. Catherine, are doing so illegally. Or sources say not one member of the team of 10 mechanics working at the company are in possession of a valid work permit. Or sources say that up to news time, no application for work permits had been submitted on behalf of the men. Tawna Thomas reports.
Social media has been flooded with videos and comments by persons singing the praises of the team of Chinese auto mechanics at WH Car Services located along the growing industrial belt in Ferry Pen. Some users say the Chinese are a godsend, freeing them from having to deal with rapacious local mechanics who charge an arm and a leg for subpar services served up with bad attitudes. Motorists flood the WH facilities daily, literally. Several videos posted online show queues of motorists outside the main gate of the facility from as early as 3 a.m. Such is the demand for services that the management at the facility has had to restrict servicing to 30 cars per day. Despite this, scores of motorists descend on the location daily, hoping to be among the lucky 30.
This is the line to get into at 3 a.m.
I want to sleep. We came in yesterday morning and we did not get through. There was like 50 plus cars here. I think we have a better chance. 5:45 and I'm on no sleep.
It's 5:44. I don't know where Gear get 5:45 from. I'm on 20% sleep.
20%?
Yes.
Bro, you sleep longer than all of me. You sleep longer than all of me.
Apparently, they're only taking 20 cars today. And Josh falls right in that way. So hopefully Josh gets through.
If you don't hear from me, that's because we're running out of food. Because right now, a one piece of spice one we have, and a 3 man.
But there's a slight problem, maybe a major one. None of the Chinese mechanics is permitted to be undertaking any kind of work in the island. The man who told both major newspapers that he's the manager of the facility, Ming Zhen Chen, says he has 10 mechanics working under his charge. Or sources say none of those mechanics holds a work permit. Where Chen is concerned, or sources say he does indeed have authorization to work in the island. However, it's understood that his permit is for work at a wholesale establishment in Mandeville, Manchester. Or sources say following the excessive media coverage which the garage has attracted, Labour Minister officials and other state agents visited the facility to inquire about the status of the Chinese workers. It's understood they were told by Chen that the workers had paid a man who claimed he could process the work permits for them. The workers could only give the authorities a first name for the man, along with an 876 phone number. Or sources say state agents have been calling the phone number for days without success. Nationwide News has reached out to Labour Minister Pernell Charles Jr. for a comment. Minister Charles's office says he will address the issue during Nationwide's cover story this afternoon at 5:30 p.m. Tawna Thomas for Nationwide News.
Meanwhile, all non-Jamaicans who want to pursue gainful work while on the island must apply for and be granted a work permit. The Ministry of Labour and Social Security sets out in detail the process that must be engaged by individuals desirous of seeking a work permit or work permit exemption. Dana Davey reports.
The only person exempt from needing a permit to work in Jamaica is a diplomat, a person married to a Jamaican, or a CARICOM national covered under the Free Movement of Skilled Persons Act of 1997. Work permits are granted for a period of up to 3 years and attract a non-refundable processing fee of $17,250.
So China has opened up a new mechanic shop in Jamaica. It's called WH Car Service, and the Jamaicans are pulling up. Just take a look at this, and then we'll talk about it further.
And them have a pin to an anchor aisle, them have it. Wash sponge, them have it. Shampoo who are like them car clean, them have it. Clips on a car missing, them have it. Vacuum cleaner on a car get, them have it. Car alarm system on hard for find, them have it. Remember me tell you, detailing security system, them have gaming. You like gaming in your car, them have it. Speaker, you like big sound, them have it. Remember me tell you, little speaker, big speaker. Windshield wiper for any car, them have it. Floor mat, them have it. Them have chassis light who like pretty light. Them have LED lamp for who love pretty light. And pretty inside light for inside of your car.
So the Chinese garage, the Chinese mechanic, them will come at Jamaica. Why me I tell you say I want the best thing ever happened to me. So you don't know, say yesterday then come look for my vehicle and tell me say 45,000 and then get it crisp, spray up, put on rims, tire and everything on it. Why me I tell you I want the best thing, because you see my car, let me show you what I go. My car go mechanic. The mechanic, they are build the running board them. Him build right there so. Him patch up right there so. I mean I tell you, so the man take years with my car, years.
My friend, I wait for our car if it done sort out, fully AC and still working and still and drinking. Oh my gosh, this is exceptional. Oh my gosh, no look at dirty mud up place. No grease, no nothing.
So, as you can see, Jamaicans are very happy about this new mechanic shop, and they speak about not being treated the best by the Jamaican mechanics out there, you know, long wait times for their vehicle to be returned to them or even be repaired. They speak about not having the right parts, old parts. Some Jamaicans are saying that they've been, you know, basically their pockets have been gouged and they're being charged a lot of money to get their vehicles fixed, only in the end for it to not still be running well. And these Chinese people really pulled up. Chinese mechanics, sometimes 3, 4 working on the vehicle at the same time, and they're getting their vehicle back in no time flat. You see that wonderful waiting area. You see that Jamaican sister is able to still work while she waits for her vehicle. They talk about that room being AC filled so they can be nice and cool while they wait. I mean, all of the things that I guess isn't offered at the other mechanic shops in Jamaica. My question is, why? Why was Chinese people able to come into Jamaica and open up a state-of-the-art mechanic shop? That's the real question. And why weren't Jamaican people who are there able to do that? because Jamaicans are very, very skilled mechanics. They do great work. Here in Canada, my mechanics are both Jamaicans, and they do fantastic work on my vehicles. They're very skilled. So again, the question begs, why can Jamaicans not have this same state-of-the-art mechanic shop? So here's what I think based on my research. Number one, capital access. The Chinese government strategically invests in its diaspora and international business ventures. So the state-of-the-art garage, likely backed by low-interest loans, subsidies, or business grants, funneled through programs like China's Belt and Road Initiative. Then we have supply chain connections. Chinese businesses often have direct access to parts, equipment, tech straight from the motherland at a fraction of the cost. And what's going on with Jamaicans? They're importing at retail, getting taxed at the port, and dealing with inconsistent customs enforcement. So by the time a local garage gets a lift installed, the Chinese one already had diagnostics for flying cars, right? Then we have government deals. The Jamaican government, like many across the Caribbean and Africa, often rolls out the red carpet for foreign investors, tax holidays, fast-tracked permits, land deals. Meanwhile, locals trying to do the same thing got to go through 4 ministries, 3 shady middlemen, and pray someone knows a man. Okay, then we have community perception. A Chinese-run business gets seen as modern, reliable, and a Jamaican one sometimes unfairly viewed as hustling. So this bias, internalized and systemic, can impact support, funding, and longevity. So, at the end of the day, Jamaicans aren't lacking talent. I believe they're blocked by systems designed to keep power and profit elsewhere. Chinese investors came in with a blueprint, backing, and a green light. Locals are still being asked to prove they deserve one. With that, I say, as it relates to Jamaican people and Jamaican mechanics, try to do better as you are repairing your people's cars. Service sells at the end of the day. We know all of the mechanics and the logistics around why it's more difficult for Jamaican people, but you do still want to do good work, right? Not dirty work. So you have to try to do your best to make sure that you service your customers in a right and honorable way and move with integrity. And that also will help. So that's my 2 cents, but I'm really interested. My Jamaican brethren out here, what do you think about the Chinese people coming into Jamaica and opening up this shop and taking the business away from all the other Jamaican mechanics? And am I right when I say a lot of Jamaican mechanics in Jamaica are cheating their people? Sound off. I'm looking forward to having this conversation. So drop your comments below. Thanks so much for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. And I shall see you on the next one. Until then, please be safe.
Quick and fast at the Chinese garage. Yes, the mechanic shop where the Chinese them open in Jamaica and mash up the place. Hundreds and hundreds of cars queue up. Want them service. So them have good customer service, work ethic, them price competitive, and you get back a car quick. And me I say for all of that, good thing the garage do. Good thing we need at Jamaica, some competition. First of all, big up the good mechanic in Jamaica, Me not about non-Chinese, the Jamaican mechanic in Jamaica who have the same ethic and the same everything. Big them up. But the competition good. Because you make some garage now start, say, Jano, suppose them when I open all 13 more shop, one in every parish, row, if I go start step up a thing and rare and keep a customer, because you see me I say, because we don't know if we get something for $1 then China might give you for 50 cents. Of course. You see me, and then the service good and we get back with car and everything fine. Yeah. So a good thing, me like the competition, because if Jamaica Public Service who provide the light at Jamaica, they have 3 more light company in Jamaica who provide light to the Jamaican city. So the price would have probably different. No, it would have different. So we like the competition. Competition make you think out the box, think inspire you in a certain way, and it's good for the consumer. The competition. Yes. So big up to the Chinese garage if I that them I do. You see me I say? And the next end now me the bloggers them a disrespect the government. So the government bad mind, cause allegedly the government shut down the Chinese shop temporarily, so they don't have no work permit and they don't have no license. You see me I say? So the people them a bash the government. Say it benefit the Jamaican people and the government for just go and just ray and just this and that and that. You see me I say? Cause them friend of mechanic shop and through them rare and look a long 100 years no China run business that Jamaica, and them not going at the Chinese shop and say no, them ready for going at them for go and this and that. But honestly, everything are long term and short term. And if the government of Jamaica don't go into the shop for 100 years and decide to them want to go in there today, you have to give them a round of applause. At least them started from now. See, Ibrahim there, him start film revolution now, and 100 years Africa go along. So if the Jamaica government want to start, check out certain foreign nationals, a good thing. Because remember, you know, if the Chinese shop really not pay no business tax and them not have no business license and the workers them not have no work permit, not pay no tax, it not benefit Jamaica in the long run, because all of them money that's going back somewhere where I don't know is not spending back in Jamaica. And if you not pay all of that, of course you're going to be able to give cheaper service. You see me I say? So of course, yes. So the right thing them to do, because you can't have a man barred in a foreign from working with kids and dream of a maths degree and can become a maths teacher. No, him forget check. You see me? So everybody who's setting up any business in Jamaica have to comply by the law, just like how we, because the Prime Minister of China now go vex with Jamaican Prime Minister. True, them a deal with them Chinese citizens. So as long as they deal with them with respect and fairness, them now go vex. Vex what? Because if we go China, we have to obey by the rule if we want to set up a business. We don't go prison, we don't get fined and deport. One of them, 3 of them, 2. If we not comply by the rule. You see me? So it's not a wrong thing the government of Jamaica do. And that go for all foreign nationals who want to set up business in Jamaica, not just the Chinese. You see me, a man is supposed to bar from working at a bank, but dream of him flipping in economics degree, him can come work in a bank of Jamaica. No, him forget check. Any business you're setting up at Jamaica, you're foreigner, you forget check properly. Jamaica local, no other way for check for them local. But any foreigner come doing any business, if you not comply by certain things, and you not fit the criteria, certain things, you're nothing. No. You see me, because we're not going to be Jamaican. We comply to, you know, because as I say, we will stand up. We not just unruly, because we see a line where we stand up in and we not stand up in and can't wait as long it way. But when we go embassy, you want to see, we stand up in a line. Man, we employ we run this and we not go work tomorrow and the boss are eat at all of this. But you want to see, when we there foreign, we in a snow 4 o'clock in the morning. I go work and make sure we go people work too. You see me? So we not just unruly, so the right thing the government to do. I remember when him come in with the ID card, and you have to put fingerprint on it and scan all these things. Nobody! Sorry. Most people leak out. Babylon system, this, that. But me, you know, most of them people that travel to, and if them are go to Canada, England, anyone in them country, them have to give them fingerprint, them biometric. So if Jamaica government want to start that, yeah, me I say, so I saw the thing set up. Yeah, man, so a good thing the Jamaica government do, and if the Chinese provide that service, a good thing the Chinese company do. So the only thing is, if it can find a positive way for resolve all of this for benefit the Jamaican consumer. And the rest of mechanic shop them, we not talk about the good mechanic them, but the rest of one them, you know, it open nice now, so enough to start probably depending to us. So it go good. Anyway you take it for the Jamaican public, so it need to rectify. You see me? And sort out so it can go on. Yeah, man. And as I say, government too, my opinion, you could have do it different too. If you allegedly go in the shop and temporary lock it down. Could have just wait till probably after 6, arrest them, make them show you them documents, or them obtain his business, work permit, etc. And if somebody have, them can go work tomorrow, so business open tomorrow, so the people them can continue, you know what I mean, get them good service. And who don't have, you know what to do, them just prosecute them with the law. You see me, I say none of them don't have, then just shut down the place and announce it or whatever. But you know, it could have gone and run meanwhile investigation going in. That is my opinion anyway, but probably your law in the state that way, there's something to know, so as I say. And anyway, election will come up. Yes, politicians and voters. My opinion, I think we never vote. But who no want vote, me overstand. I mean understand. Trust me. But I think for vote. But just do it like an employee. Do it like a business place. You're a workplace, or you work for somebody. Yeah. You see me? So if a politician is in the country, if a politician is running the in the community for many, many years, and the community is not improve or it drop, you know, gully one clean, bush one chop, community center brought down, you know, crime, this, all of this, them can't get vote out. Because me and you know, if you have your business and somebody, you know what I mean, the things get thief or come work late, all of this, you're going to let them go. So remember, we employ them, you know? Yeah, so you can't let them go if the community now run right. I saw the thing, and you don't know if you work for somebody and you not perform right. Them will let you gonna know that. So I saw it set up. So anyway, I'm out. Yes, me there. Me gone. Later. At least some buju, you know.
So guys, once again, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am your host, the African Caribbean. Now, in this case, we have to discuss a few points regarding the video that you've just watched. Now, for one, I'd love to start by saying this. A country that cannot control its port definitely cannot control what's happening in that country. And in this case, we are talking about this garage, because we've heard, as Dr. Mang Johnson has said, Jamaica lost its ports to Chinese. And as they say, if you have control of the ports in a certain country, you are capable, or rather you are in a position to control what's coming into that country and what's going out of that country. Now, in this case, back to our video, the Chinese operating illegally without proper documents in Jamaica. Now, this thing sparked a lot of reactions over the internet and causing a heated argument between the Jamaicans themselves. Now, mind me you, Jamaicans, for the first time, they divided regarding this issue. For once, there are those who are against this issue that's happening, and others who are totally in support of this issue that's happening in Jamaica. Now, for those who were in support, they said that this garage has offered more good and quality services to them than the Jamaicans themselves. It has offered more services, great qualities, products, and also their charges are way below what the locals are selling in Jamaica. Now, just to say a few things regarding this topic, or rather this point whereby some Jamaicans felt the Chinese have been a very big asset. Now, for one, I'd love to say this. It might be that the Chinese are just trying to make sure that they trap all the Jamaicans. And once their businesses is stable, once their businesses has boomed, they'll reshuffle everything to the prices that they want. Another thing, it's either they are trying to dispose all of these products because in their countries they might not be selling. So as much as we celebrate, say, yeah, they are selling us good products, yeah, their products are really cheaper, their services are really good. Well, let's bear in mind that they are operating in a time frame. Now, another thing I'd love to say is that regarding to those who were against these Chinese people operating illegally in their country, for one, they feel like if you go to the Chinese country, you'll not be able to operate as they have been operating in Jamaica. As we all know, Jamaicans are totally and very welcoming people. They are people with good vibes. The Jamaicans, you can easily get along with Jamaicans as long as you don't disrespect them. You don't cross their line of boundaries. You don't disrespect their country. And just make sure that you do what's right according to the Jamaican themselves. And that way you'll just be on the safer side with the Jamaicans. Now in this case, the Chinese has been termed as they've not been paying taxes to operate in Jamaica. Some said that maybe there must be some crooked leaders in the government whereby they authorized this operation without, while knowing that these Chinese lack proper documents to operate in Jamaica. And such leaders, they are the leaders who drags our countries backwards. While people say they are patriots, they love their countries, we have these leaders who keeps on dragging our countries backwards by being so selfish, being so self-centered. They only care about their pockets. They don't care about the well-being of a country. What matters to them is how fat is their pockets and their bank accounts. And that's why a lot of Jamaicans have been furious about this case. Now, I want you to watch what Dr. Umar Johnson, he is an American activist. I want you to listen to what he had to say some years ago about the Chinese in Jamaica.
The Chinese pretty much own Jamaica. I mean, the Jamaican government is giving them concessions, land concessions. They're building hotels, beach resorts. They're building 2 schools for the Japanese, for the Jamaicans. And what the Jamaicans have to give them in turn is the right to certain lands, the right to certain waterways. And if it doesn't stop, Jamaica, ironically, the land of Marcus Garvey and Bob Marley, will be the first Chinese colony in the Caribbean.
Wow.
It's getting bad. And you know why it's happening? Because the black bourgeoisie leadership in both Africa and the Caribbean, they don't have to live with the consequences of the economic decisions they make. So if I'm the president of Jamaica, okay, and China says, listen, we're going to give you $1 million in retirement. We're going to build you a retirement home, but we want this, this, and this. And you can loan as much money as you want. You can borrow as much money from the Bank of China as you want. I'm going to be set by the time I leave office. But what about my nation? Jamaica will be struggling for the next 50 and 75 years because of bad economic decisions from selfish leaders today. And that's the problem in Africa, and it's the problem in the Caribbean.
That's what these American activists had to say about the Chinese in Jamaica. So guys, I've been your host, the African Caribbean. I'd love to hear from you. Tell me about your thoughts and your opinions regarding this issue in Jamaica. So please consider subscribing to my channel, give these videos a thumbs up, and I'd love to request, please give me your support and your love throughout this journey. This is my new channel, and I totally need you with me. So until we meet again in my next video, peace out and one love.